Okay, so welcome back. So in this video, we will be having differentiation rules. No? So very important na kabisado natin or alam natin by heart yung mga different differentiation rules. No? So let's start with the most basic one is if we have a function f of x and that is a constant, yung derivative will just be 0. Kasi kung isipin mo, there is no change in slope kapag we have a constant line. Okay? So second is the power rule. So if we have f of x is equal to x to the n, sinasabi natin na yung derivative niya na equal sa n x to the n minus 1. So ang nangyari is binababa natin yung exponent tapos binabawasan ng isa. No? So bring down minus 1. Bring down minus 1. N x to the n minus 1. Okay? So paano naman kung meron tayong constant multiplied by a function? No? So for example, we have f of x is equal to a constant times g of x. No? So sinasabi lang sa atin yan na if we take the derivative of f of x, pwede lang natin na i-separate yung c. No? So this will just become c times g prime of x. So you're just taking the derivative ng g prime of x. Okay? So pwede rin din natin na sabihin na if we have two functions, so let's say f of x is composed of g of x and h of x. And if we take the derivative of f of x, this will just become g prime of x plus h prime of x. Okay? And gumagana rin to kung if you have addition or subtraction. No? So, pwede yan gumana for addition and subtraction. So, paano naman kung meron kang multiplied polynomials? No? So, for example, you have g of x times h of x. Tama? So, if we have something like this, what we do is we use the product rule. And ang sinasabi ng product rule sa atin is that ang derivative nito is g prime of x times h of x plus, okay, take note, plus g of x times h prime of x. Okay, so usually, ang palantandaan dito is d left right plus d right left. Okay, so derivative ng left times the right plus the derivative ng right times the left. Okay? And lastly, paano kung we have a quotient? No? So for example, we have h of x is equal to f of x over g of x. Okay? So ang derivative nito, we would be using the quotient rule. No? And ang quotient rule ay g of x times f prime of x minus f of x g prime of x all over g of x squared. Okay? Usually, yung mnemonic ng mga tao dito is low, d high, minus high, d low, all over low squared. Okay? So, yan yung h of prime of x. Okay? So, very important na kabisado natin itong mga differentiation rules na ito. So, again, let's review. If we have a constant, yung derivative niya is just 0. So, we have the polynomial x to the n. Ang derivative nun is n x to the n minus 1. Kung meron kang constant multiplied by a function, you can just take the function and just take the derivative. Kung meron kang addition and subtraction, what you can do is to just take the derivatives of each of the components. Kung we have a product, we use the product rule. So d left right plus d right left. Kung quotient naman, we use the quotient rule. And that is low d high minus high d low all over low squared. Okay? So see you in the next videos.